My back, the coaching staff have my back, and I'm happy I helped the team get a win today.
JP, how easy was it for you to score in the paint in this game?
It wasn't easy. I say there's some pretty physical dudes off rip. You could tell the little bumps and stuff like that. But I feel like the offensive rebounding kind of helped me out a little bit. Getting like the offensive rebound, that little putback, some of the tips. But yeah, I feel like my hook shot and those little touch shots were going tonight. So it felt pretty good. Yeah.
How tough has it been since the start of SEC play, not knowing how many minutes you'll get every night and being able to stay ready for a night like tonight?
Yeah, it's been tough. I'm not sure when was the last time I had this many DNPs in my career. Obviously, I came in here in Tennessee. I thought my role gonna be a lot bigger at first, and it was. And then I had my ups and downs. I felt like the reason I got to this point is only because of me. Obviously, I underperformed, but that's the beauty of basketball. I mean, you stay ready. The season's long, and you just keep working hard and keep believing in yourself. And I'm just blessed to have my teammates that they believe in me, and my coaching staff that believe in me, and I'm just grateful to have this opportunity.
JP, how big was the boost that Ethan provided y'all in the first half, especially with the offense kind of teetering and trying to find a rhythm?
I mean, it was huge. I love Ethan. I play a lot of video games with him, so I have a good relationship with him. So, I mean, just seeing him do stuff like that and helping the team out, I mean, it's huge. And I know he can do it, and the whole team knows he can do it. And I feel like tonight was kind of a night where he's proven himself to everybody, like he can do this on a daily basis for us, especially those 2 threes. They were huge. And that little layup, I don't know what that was, the little finesse layup that you had, but it was great.
Thank you.
And but yeah, he played great, and we need that out of him every single night. Arc Raiders. He's not the best at it. I'm the best one at Arc Raiders on the team for sure.
Keep believing that, buddy.
JP, this was Rick's 250th win here at Tennessee. What about him specifically kind of made you want to leave Maine and come all the way down here and play for him?
Yeah, I mean, the temperature difference is a huge piece of it. I really wanted to experience that southern weather. It hasn't been great so far this time of the year. It's been a little chilly, but I mean, Coach Barnes has been amazing. All the coaching staff, they would call me every day, check in on me, and they kept it 100% with me every time. If I had a bad game on an AAU game, they were going to let me know, and they weren't going to be like another call saying, "No, you played good, just keep doing you." Like they were 100% honest with me the whole time, which I thought kind of caught my eye a little bit. And Coach Barnes was just a huge family guy off the court, and that kind of really like pulled me in because I'm a big people person. I love when I'm around people. I love them. There's no other way I can do it. And yeah, I just feel like that was the biggest impact for him, was just all the off the court stuff.
Ethan, for you, I mean, was it hard not to kind of press and push when you get an opportunity? And how did you stay kind of in the moment? And 2, how big was the first one to go in? Did you relax more after that? What was kind of your emotions at that point?
I mean, it's not hard when you got a great fan base as we have. I mean, the first layup I made, I just heard the crowd, and I know my teammates got my back, and I know my coaches got my back, but I heard the fans, and I just heard them push me, and obviously everybody wants me to succeed here. And after that first layup I made, I felt all that love, and I just felt like I need to I need to do this on a daily basis, like to help my team be on the court. If we can have our rotations a little bigger than what we have right now, like every player that goes in the court and can contribute even a little bit, I feel like that's a lot. Obviously in SEC play and further in the year, but I feel like if the rotation gonna be bigger and a lot of players gonna come off the bench and try to play their role to their best, and it's not necessarily scoring, it's just being there, defense and defensive energy, rebounding, running the system. I know that's some of the things that Coach wants us to do in order for us to get minutes, and I just did it today, man. I just got out there, And at first, my mind was just like, I'm gonna just guard. I'm gonna just guard and let's see what happens. So we guard, we get a steal. JC throws it. I was fortunate enough to make that layup. And you keep building on that. You keep building on that. But just consistency now for me. I really want to help this team. I feel like I missed out on a lot of games this year when I just took that for granted, and I didn't help him, and it cost us a lot of wins. You know, when Jacoby had to go out there and play 40 minutes, and he's tired, and Bishop, and my job is to come off the bench and try to get them some minutes to rest and just be helpful for our team. And I feel like I can do it. I just need to be consistent.
Grant, Sam, Elijah.
Ethan, is it correct that your mom flew in and surprised you?
Yeah.
What was that moment like, and what's it like to play like that with her here?
I mean, yeah. I didn't know anything about it. My beautiful girlfriend planned it all out.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. We came. I think we just got back from Mississippi State actually, and we were tired because we had lift the same day we came back, lift and film, and you know how Coach Barnes is. So I already prepared myself like, okay, you're gonna go have a long day in the gym after the bus ride, and I was like, all right. And then my mom just popped out of nowhere. I was excited, man. I haven't seen my mom for like 7 months now, so I was really excited. And yeah, just getting to see her and together with my girlfriend, it brought a lot of joy. And they were here in the game tonight, and I know she's happy. I know she's, because you know, obviously a mom. She's in the other side of the world. You know, she know what I go through. I had a lot of games I didn't play. It's been hard on her too. So I'm happy for her too that I got out there in front of her and helped the team get the win.
JP in the back, talk me through that last possession where Nate steals the double-double for you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, after the possession happened, we kind of walked back over. We got the ball into the spot and kind of, you know, dribbled it out. I walked right up to him. I was like, yo, you know, you took my rebound, right? He's like, yeah, I know, but I wanted the 9th one. And we let that go for a little bit. But yeah, it's just the competition that's how it is here. I mean, we all compete. And, you know, I do wish that he let me get that rebound.
I had one turnover, and it was because of him. So it evens out. It is what it is. Yeah.
The sparkle shoes have anything to do with your performance tonight?
You know, I almost didn't wear them. I was a little on the edge, and
They ugly.
you know, they're fire. They're fire. I was like, you know, screw it, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I think those shoes are gonna be sitting in my room now for a long time. I'm just gonna let them chill there for a little bit.
Ethan, when you made that second three during the game, the teammates was coming up to you, pushing you, and you was trying your best not to smile, but then you put your head down and locked back in. What was that moment like for you? Was it like all your hard work is paying off? Like, what was that moment like for you?
Yeah, I mean, Coach B. Lynch told me the other day that if you're not gonna believe in yourself, who will? So my teammates, obviously, I think out of everybody, they know best what I'm going through right now, and where I'm at mentally, and they were happy for me, as you could see. But yeah, I was just trying to stay like locked in, because I had like games where, you know, I knocked down a couple threes, and then next play I somehow messed up. So I was just trying to stay as locked in as possible, and I also felt like we couldn't really manage to get our lead like really is what we wanted to. So I just like really, I stayed in the moment, stayed locked in, and but I'm fortunate to have these guys here every day. It's hard playing here, man. It's super hard, but I feel like doing that with those guys is truly makes it easier.
Coach is on his way, so last two right again.
JP, I feel like LSU played about as much zone as y'all seen this year. What were kind of some of the adjustments y'all made attacking that over the course of the game?
Yeah, I mean, in the scouting report, we saw I think they ran it like, was it 7 times the whole year? the zone, so we didn't even expect them to do it, and then obviously they did it. That first half, we had a little play going on. We kind of went into halftime saying we just need to get to the middle, because in the middle they were starting to match up, and that's where we felt like we could attack a little bit, and we just got Nate to the middle of the floor, and that's his spot right at that little free throw line area. So, I mean, after that, we knew it was going to be fine. Just getting to a spot and then having the bigs and the low blocks to go over rebound, and I felt like that was probably the biggest adjustment we had, because we were a little spaced out in their zone, and I felt like when we got the ball in the middle, good things happened out of it.
And last one.
Ethan, how do you establish consistency going forward?
I feel like it starts with the little thing. The fact that I scored 8 points doesn't really concern me. I got to be consistent on defense, especially when, you know, we have a player like Bishop who goes out there and gives it all he got. He's going to get in foul trouble, especially when guarding the best players. I gotta be there when that happens. You know, go on the floor, guard the best player, make sure the level of intensity stays at that same level when Bishop's out there. And on offense, just doing the simple plays. I'm playing basketball with some really, really skilled players that they draw to. I'm open, I let it fly. You know, so just simplifying things. And if I manage to build on that and create consistency, I feel like that will help me earn more minutes and coach's trust.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to dinner.
I'm not sure.
Dinner is Valentine's Day.
Don't worry about me.
All right, we got Tennessee head coach Rick Barnes, ninth person ever to win 250 games in 2 Division I schools. Ready for questions, please raise your hand and wait for a mic. Start with Brian again.
Ethan told a story when you were watching film yesterday about you telling them a story about the game where TJ Ford got in foul trouble and someone stepped up off the bench. Who was that player for Texas? And
now you're testing me right now. You know, who was it? It's a true story. We were playing Michigan State. It was a long time ago. Now you're making me see how old I am. But and my whole point of that story was that you got to be ready from here to the end of the year. It might be one game. It might be the last game. You know, you've got to be ready. And Ethan, what's helped him? You know, we moved him to the scout team along with some other players, just to try to get him to calm down, to slow down, because he's always been competitive. He was trying to do way too much, and all I asked him to do when he went to the scout team, just show me you can play without turning the ball over. That's all I want to see. Just don't turn the ball over. Be fundamentally sound. And you know what? He embraced it, and he hasn't. I mean, we always at the end of practice normally go against each other for a little bit where he does get those reps. And I said, the other thing, you need to get in shape. You're not getting enough reps the way you're going right now. You need to get in shape, and he's done that. So that's, to me, where he really showed his maturity. And I asked him last night, I said, why do you think you haven't played? And he said, Coach, honestly, because I wanted to do it my way. And I realized my way's not going to work, and that's maturity on his part. But Greg Polinsky came up to me before practice, and we've been before the game today, and we said, you know, we're going to give him a chance, because he's done everything we've asked him to do. I think it's a great lesson for our younger guys, too, because some of those guys over the last couple games have gone in and maybe gotten a little bit out of their role. And but Ethan was huge tonight. You know, he really was. He only had, I told him, he only had one bad turnover, but at least he was trying to get it where we wanted to get it. And but I think it's a great lesson for all of them, because I'm telling you, we're going to need them all at some point. I don't care if it's for 1, 2, 3, 4 possessions. We're going to need them.
Rick, what does it do for this team when you're able to add another ball handler to the mix with Ethan only having that one turnover tonight?
Well, you know, we thought Ethan would come in and really, and again, early, he came in, he was doing some good things, then he's just too casual. And Ethan can play. He can really guard, and he's really competitive. Tonight he threw one to Felix that he probably should have kept because he's a really good finisher around the rim. But he's trying to figure out a new game for him. And and Bishop plays hard. He's going to get in some foul trouble, but Amari Evans can guard like that. Clarence we've done the same thing with Clarence and Mo Abrams in practice, where again we're going to need them all, and because on any given night if we have to go that deep into the bench, we're not afraid to do it.
David Van Ryan.
Coach, how would you assess JP tonight, and is he playing with the physicality that you want him to?
He's doing more of that. He's got to be better defensively. I think he's really settled in offensively. But he's still defensively. He's got to, they went at him a couple times tonight. He's just got to stay in front and make people play over top of him or through him. He's giving up too many angles, and I can't say enough about Matt. When you're down 2 starters, when you've had a year where they've had injuries, and he's a terrific coach. I could sit there all night and talk about him. He's always impressed me as a coach, and his guys play so hard. I think they played 8 possessions of zone coming into the game tonight. They played a lot because obviously we got him in foul trouble early. He made the adjustment, went zone, slowed us down, took us out of rhythm. He made a lot of really good offensive, deep on his end offensive, where he took us apart defensively. And he's a terrific coach. And I told our guys, again, they played hard. LSU, when you've had what they've gone through, it's tough. And especially come in, you got 2 starters out tonight, but they have some guys to step up. And I'm just telling you, as a coach, he made some great moves tonight that kept us off balance.
Rick, if you go back to the summer of 2015 and fast forward to now, did you think 250 wins was? Did you have a set goal of when you took this program over, and does that surprise you that 250 came this relatively quickly?
No, you know what? I thank God for the opportunity. I do, and when I got here, I think people told me, everybody thought I was coming here to retire, which, I want to coach basketball. I love coaching. I've got a great staff. I love what we have going here, and we can get so much better. We're excited about our young guys. We hope to obviously keep them all. And what I didn't know growing up 3 hours from here is the love for Tennessee basketball. I'd had people tell me through the years, and I had a friend that's been a friend for 11 years, Kevin Feltner, who was coaching an AU team here at one time. He was one of the first guys I met, and he came in and welcomed me to East Tennessee, and he said, I'm going to tell you what you're going to be most surprised about is how loyal and how rabid your fan base is. He said they love basketball here, and that's true. And I think we got as loyal a basketball fan base. Obviously, we know Ball Nation special, but basketball-wise, it's been unbelievable. And but I'm blessed. I really believe God brought me here for a reason, and I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for the players that we coached. It was great seeing Robert Hubbs tonight. He was here with the first win that we ever had, and we're back there talking where we had started 11 years ago, and it's really hard to believe it's been 11 years, and I'm just thankful to God for the opportunity and the blessing.
Rick, Nate played really well in the second half, but I'm curious if his workload the last couple of weeks, if you feel like he's starting to maybe feel that a little bit.
No, we were very conscious this week of shortening the practice, trying to be short and sweet, getting to it, but still getting our work. I think it's a game of habits, and I don't care if you go out and work for 45 minutes or 35, whatever. You got to be at that level. But we're making sure, guys, because he and Jacoby's had a pretty heavy load all year, because we want to be fresh for games. That's important. That's why we need Amari and all those other guys, especially in the first half, to get these guys some rest. And maybe I told him before the game, maybe one of the reasons that we've let leads get away, we've been tired at the end. Tonight, I didn't think that. We made the plays and he has 2 games in a row when we've had needed plays. He's made those plays, he got back tonight messing with the ball too much, and you can't double clutch in there. You just got to go up, and if they block it, they block it. You miss it, you miss it. But, you know, the referees aren't going to bail him out on some of those shots he took early in the game when he was just really off balance with it.
Amari Evans didn't play in the second half. What do you want to see from
No
him more?
particular, just, you know, Ethan, we felt like he had impacted the game more in those minutes. Again, we love Amari, first half, he got lost one time on defense and gave up a 3 where he turned his back, and Troy early turned the ball over with a pass he shouldn't be throwing. And we're trying to get these guys to understand how important every single possession is. But the reason Ethan played more minutes tonight that normally Amari would play, because Ethan was playing good basketball and he deserved it. And I'm sure Amari's happy for him because he knows what he's gone through for a month. And we got a team that they do care about each other and they pull for each other. And on any given night, it could go the other way.
Last 3, but with West back to Elijah.
Rick, I know most coaches will say or tell their guys to stay ready. You know, your moment could come, just keep working, and it doesn't always happen that way, though. For what can it mean for a team, you know, for both guys who are playing and who maybe aren't playing as much as they want, to see that can happen, that nothing's for granted, and that you can still, you know, get back in there and play?
Well, when you're talking about 3 or 4 guys, it's going to be their approach to get ready, because if they get the chance, it might be, if they go in one possession, they blow a defensive assignment, that tells you they're not locked in during shoot around that day or a scouting report. They turn the ball over, all the things we talk about. So we talk about them making the most of it, and I believe that, Mo Abrams is going to help us somewhere. He's been sick, and he missed a couple games and was out of practice. Amari Evans has made, and we have confidence in all of them, but we're a team. And sometimes it's hard, but after the story we talked about, Terrell Ross was the name, and to come out and he was ready, but he's been ready. You know, I could just tell his demeanor in practice. You know, he's really taking it serious, and I'm serious. We're going to need them. I mean, we are. We're going to need them all coming down the stretch here. And other than Clarence, most of them have gotten and Clarence is playing really well, and he is dealing with a hip flexor. And but our practices, and you guys watch them, they're highly competitive because of those guys. Those are the guys that make it competitive. And again, I think Nate would tell you that between Amari and Clarence, those guys have helped him as much as anybody. Just what they do every day trying to guard him. And Mo Abrams, those guys go after him.
What was it with LSU that made it so hard for you to break away until the end of the game?
They're extremely well coached, and I'm not sure it's anything other than they're a good basketball team. They got a terrific coach that knows what he's doing. He managed the game well on his end. You know, he got his guys believing. They started making some shots, and when you have a chance to get a little breakaway here or there. And at the end, again, we had a couple guys jumping up like they were in the 8th grade, honestly, like, who am I going to throw it to? You can't do that. Again, we needed to push pace a little bit more, but they were getting back in the zone. We knew they could play a little bit. We obviously didn't know if they'd play that much. And for the most part, we got looks out of it. And then at the end, we were just saying, hey, we're going to flash Nate to the middle, let him get it up, and we're going to go rebound the ball. And that's really when we kind of broke it. I'm not going to say broke it up, but got control of it. But I'm not sure it's anything to do with us. I think you got to give LSU the credit.
Elijah, the last one.
Coach, kind of a fun question here. I know you preach toughness to your team, but that pregame Bone Crusher song, I seen LSU guys nodding their head and getting ready to it. Does it hype you up just as much when you hear that song, that pregame song before you guys tip off?
That music?
Yeah, that music.
Are you kidding? No, come on, man. No, I'd still rather play Sweet Georgia Brown. Are you kidding me? No, that music on the video, I've had them change it twice. I'm like, who wants to listen to that? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if I can't understand something, how can I enjoy it? And I'm a Ray Mears guy. I like Sweet Georgia Brown. You know.
Last one for Rick.
Rick, I don't want to get you in trouble here, but I know you haven't been terribly happy with the whistle that Nate gets? What does he got to do to get the right whistle in your eyes, or is it possible?
All I can tell you, and again, it's a matter of, I can just tell you, I was on the rules committee, and I always said a foul's a foul. And I think if you get any kind of contact on the three-point line, why is that not the same call at 12, 15 feet? I understand close, and I believe this. When they're out there by the three-point line, fans react because they can see it. A lot of fans can't see what's going on inside. But, you know, I could guard some guys if you allow me to walk under them. I could. And again, back in the day, we taught that. And, you know, they're going to say guys go straight up. Well, they're straight up here, but the bottom is where you got to referee from the ground up. And I think that's where calls like that are, and I think it's a hard game to referee. And again, I've said it before, Mike Eads and his officials in this league, there's no question that we're the toughest league in the country to referee because of the quality of players, because of the physicality, skill level, and it's a hard game. And my biggest thing about officiating is that everybody, TV wants it under 2 hours. And if that's what you're going to go by, I see why some fouls aren't called. If we're going to say we got to get the games done in 2 hours, I don't care. We have to stay out there 2.5, whatever, to get the game right. Let's get it right. But and again, you go back and look. And again, I still believe in freedom of movement. I do, and I don't think that is called at all. And I think it should be, because you can, and understand this, we do the same thing. We do the same thing, and I would guard Nate the same way. There is no doubt if I were playing against Nate, because, you know, I'll tell you this, when I was at Clemson and Coach Smith and I got into it, it was because we played a very physical style of basketball, and he had terrific players, and I know what he was thinking. I don't want my guys to get hurt, and I can assure you that when I went to Texas and got LaMarcus Aldridge, Kevin Durant, and those guys, I saw his point of view real clear. I saw it, and so I get it, but it hadn't changed very much, you know. But I get it, and I think it's a hard game to officiate. But when you got a guy that you're playing through a lot, and Nate's worked hard, I think he should get a better whistle.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, so I took care of everybody there, just so you know. Thank you, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.